Today, I'm going to introduce the logic and the principle of our heat stroke band. Have a look. Why do we need to have this device? What's the logic? Actually, it's very simple. We want to detect our body temperature, and when our temperature reaches very close to heat stroke band, it will remind us to take some rest, get some water, and get some recovery. Now, how does this device work? You can see we have two sensors. One is on the back here. This one is to monitor our skin temperature. And another one is here, it's in the side part. It's to monitor the ambient temperature. And from these two temperatures, together with some compensation, we can get a data of our body core temperature. Then, how did it work? We invite groups of people into the testing room. The testing room, the ambient temperature is stable, it's the same, like from 24 to 55. Currently, the testing data includes this temperature range. From one temperature, such as from 24 to 25, actually we have 10 groups of data. From 24.1 to 24.9. And how was the groups of people we are testing? Yes, we tested people under different age, different gender, different weight, different heights, and then which data we need to record. As I mentioned before, the ambient temperature is the same, so we will record two data from the testing group. One is the skin temperature when we wear our wristband. Another is the oral temperature. Why do we need the oral one? I will explain later. With this data, we will do the comparison sheet. But before that, I need to mention that we have two different compensation for accurate temperature data. One is this. As you see, this is to monitor our skin temperature, but the sensor is not this metal. This is just the metal. The sensor is inside the housing, behind the metal. So when we are trying to monitor our skin temperature, actually it's not directly collected. So there is a compensation due to the heat. This is compensation one. And another is our skin temperature is totally not our body core temperature. Together with our oral temperature, we can get the compensation between these two temperatures. So that's why we will have this. Actually, it's 4 different data. One is ambient temperature, it's the same. Another is skin temperature. The third one is the oral one. These 3, we can test it. And the main part is our body core temperature. That's the temperature we will trigger our alarming. Okay, for this, now let's start a little testing about how it will work. You can see this is the heating pad. This is the thermometer. With these 2 cables, this is to monitor the skin temperature, and this one is the ambient temperature. We'll put it here. It's very easy to be power on, just press. Just press the button, it's very easy. When it turns green, it means power on. Okay, let's put it here. As you see, currently our ambient temperature is 26.62, and the skin temperature we simulated is 35.86. You can see it's changed, it goes increasing because we just put it on the heating pad. You know, the temperature increasing is not a very fast way. Just like our regular way to check our body temperature, when we go to the hospital, the doctor will give us a mercury thermometer we put under our arm. And usually they will tell us that please put it around 5 minutes and then show me your temperature, and then they can diagnose whether you are getting heat or not. Just like that. For us, our device, it takes time. You can see it keeps increasing. You can see now it goes alarming. You can see when it alarms, it goes red light flashing, vibration, and buzz, the alarming. You can see even though I lift it up, it won't stop. Why? Because still the temperature is 37.8 for the core temperature. So that's why it keeps alarming. And how can I get it? Unless I put it here to get cooling down, and it will be stopped. Or I just directly non-press it to power off.